What are object keys, values, and entries methods? Let's have a look. We have an object person, and we can use objects dot keys method. So as you remember, like we could create a method, create an object, and then we can create some method under the object. So in this case, it is like JavaScript built-in object function. You can imagine like it looks like this under the hood, and it is like keys and the function, and it's some JavaScript, some native code. And JavaScript objects also has a values and has entries. So it is under the hood, you don't write it. So every object that starts with a camel uppercase, it is objects like JavaScript native method. So in object keys property, like as you remember, it is a method. You can call it, and you can give just person, your object, as a argument here. Let's create a variable res and see what we get here. So we get object keys as an array, like name, age, city. Name, age, city. If we want to get age, we should call the first index of the object of the keys, and it just creates a object, an array from object keys, like pretty easy, yes? And now let's see values. So pretty understandable. res2, and it will be array from object values. So in the top we have object keys, and here we have object values. Let's do like this to make it more clear for you. Object keys and object values. Nothing special, nothing hard. And object entries, it is the same. It is also not hard to understand. So entries, and let's call object entries. Oops, there is result 3. So object entries creates an array, and under each element it has like an array name, value, key value, like age 25, and under the like first element of the index 0, like index, its name, its key, and value on the first 0, 1. So if I want to get, for example, age, I will just do first, yes, here, and first element. Again, like you can call arrays second element, like if it nested, like this. And if I will do 2, it is 0 is key and 1 is value. So if there is a nested object, again, you can call like twice. Every time that you put this symbol, it go one level nested to array property. Like in object you put dot, in arrays it is like this. And why we need these methods? Actually, you really will use them. There are some coding challenges that you will use them to iterate values, to like do some loopings on with these object keys or object values. For example, let's see an real example with knowledge that we already have. Let's write an example data, and here let's see, for example, some countries, maybe countries, and right, Poland 5, 6, okay, and Czech Republic, I hope it's the right way to write the name of the country, and here let's have a USA. And now we have an object with this. So we need to have a sum of all values of object, like properties. Yes, we need to have them. So we can do just const result. Let's do country object values, and we just do countries, I will comment it here to not. Okay, let's see our result. Okay, 6, 10, 10. And then we can use it to just write for loop. As you remember from our video, we can do result. Okay, so index 0 result. If it is smaller than array length, we will do result and index. Okay, so we have 2 times 10, like let's do like this, 6, 10, and 15. Now how we can just make a sum of all values. It is our first coding challenge, so let's do let sum, and we can just leave it empty. And now we can do sum is, we can do like this, sum equal sum plus result index, like this. And then after I will do console log sum, and we get not a number because we had here like undefined, and if we did undefined plus number, we get not a number. It was my mistake. So sum 0, and we get like 6 plus 10 plus 15, 31. We can do it more in the shorter way. We can do this like this, and it will work pretty fine. If I will do this, it is more easy to read. 5, 5, and 5. So 15. So it was our first coding challenge. We learned in our previous videos what are loops, how to iterate with the data, and this was an example how you can use object values. You can use also object keys or object entries and entries. It is so hard for me to remember the right way to pronounce this property. So practice, do some example for yourself. In the future video, we are going to learn JavaScript array methods that we will use very often. But for now, we did it just for loop. In the future, you can do just .map or for each JavaScript array method and make it more quicker and shorter. So follow to my channel to see the previous videos. If you like my overall series of JavaScript video courses, just put like, write some comment. It is very important for me because my channel for now is pretty new and every activity will be big plus for me. So thank you and see you on the next video.